In the vast and frozen reaches of the north, beyond the lonely mountain and far past the fields of Dale, lie the Grey Mountains, arid Mithrin. These peaks, rugged and cold, hold a lesser-known yet deeply tragic chapter in the legacy of the Dwarves. While most remember the kingdom of Erebor or the ancient halls of Khazad-dûm, the Dwarves of the Grey Mountains carved out their own destiny amidst harsh conditions, ambitious dreams, and eventual destruction. The Grey Mountains first became a dwarven stronghold in the Third Age after the fall of Moria, and long before Smaug's shadow fell over Erebor. They were not ruled by kings of renown, but by lords descended from Durin's line. It was a time of rebuilding, of forging a new identity for their people in a land that was both bountiful and perilous. The riches beneath arid Mithrin were plentiful. Veins of gold, silver, and even, it is said, mithril in small amounts. The dwarves prospered. Great halls were hewn beneath the rock, and for a time it seemed a golden age might be reclaimed. But then came the dragons. The north, wild and untamed, was always a place of danger. The withered heath, to the east of the mountains, was known as the breeding ground of dragons, cold drakes and fire drakes alike. These ancient beasts were drawn by the scent of gold and the lure of dwarven treasure. It was not one dragon, nor even two, but a series of attacks that brought ruin. The dwarves fought back with all the valor Durin's folk could muster, but they were not prepared for the ferocity and cunning of the beasts. Many of their greatest warriors fell. Treasures were lost. Halls collapsed into ruin. Eventually, the surviving clans abandoned the mountains, scattering to Erebor, the Iron Hills, and even further afield. Some would say they fled, others that they survived. But the legacy of the Grey Mountains lived on. Faint echoes in dwarvish songs, spoken only when the fire burns low and voices are hushed. And somewhere in those mountains, perhaps even now, lie the bones of dragons, the broken axes of heroes, and the gold no dwarf dares to reclaim. If you enjoyed this journey through the forgotten corners of Middle-earth, I invite you to subscribe and join our growing fellowship. There's so much more to explore, characters lost to legend, lands buried in shadow, and tales waiting to be told. Leave a comment with your thoughts or theories. Every voice adds to the song. And if you'd like to help the channel grow, consider sharing this video with a fellow lore lover. Until next time, keep the fires lit, the maps open, and always walk in the light of the Even Star. Namaria, friends.